Hello traders, welcome to Trade Forex with Gabe. This is the very first analysis for the week and for the year. So I want to wish you all the best into 2024. I want to believe this will also be one of our best trading years. So if you are new to this channel, I want to say welcome. If you're old and this channel has helped you to improve your trading, why not recommend this to a friend or to a fellow trader? So once again, I say welcome, and this is the weekly Forex Forecast. Today, we will be looking at market setups and opportunities for January 8th to January the 12th. As always, we'd like to see what happened in the markets, looking at the fundamentals, and also looking into the future, what the fundamentals has to say using the economic calendar we use Forex Factory. So into the week, what we have, the highest impact news for the week is the CPI data, which we expect to come out on Thursday. But then some will wonder exactly how to interpret the data we had from last week. So let me do a little bit of a flashback. So last week we had NFP news, and it was really positive. But then we had almost everything being cancelled again due to the ISM services PMI news coming out as negative. Now, this is a very important news. The services industry in the US is the biggest, really, is the biggest. So data's coming out with ISM being negative, totally canceled out all the positive news we had, or positive print we had from the NFP. So we see that further tilting the United States dollar into the negative region, and it's also informing our decision for the week. So into the week, not much of high impact news except for the Thursday CPI data. So if we're trading the dollar and getting to Thursday, I will advise it's either we jump out of those trades because it promises to be very volatile going into this day. So let's look at other data or indicators we use to inform our decisions in the week, and that's the currency strength outlook. Now, from the currency strength outlook, the Swiss franc is still maintaining its strength at a score of 3.2. Gold is still strong, whereas we have Great Britain pound almost bullish to neutral, euro bearish to neutral, and then we have the lowest scoring, which is the dollar, and then the Japanese yen. So my best positive to negative pair I will be liking to trade is to trade Swiss franc to the upside, dollar to the downside, Japanese yen to the downside. So by derivative, best pairs I'm trading into this week or looking at trading is USD Swiss franc short, Swiss franc Japanese yen long, euro Swiss franc short, and on the US dollar pairs I'm looking to go long on NZDUSD and GBPUSD. So let's look at what these setups are saying. Starting with the dollar index, you will see that we're still pretty much in a downward structure on the dollar index. So we having that textbook lower highs, lower lows, and here we see price maintaining, failing to give us a break higher. So all forming within the upper bound and the lower bound of a channel. So the dollar index is still having the sentiment of having further sell-off to the downside. So by this, I'm looking to one of my first trades will be USD Swiss franc. So on USD Swiss franc, let's take a look at it from the daily time frame. So you also see here we have the structure also structured to the downside. You see here, despite all that happened last week, price failed to break above this high. Well, who knows, it could break above it, but this is very informative that price was unable to break above the previous support or resistance that we previous support now turning resistance at this point. So going into the future, which is this week, I'm looking to go short on this pair, and my first target is to take profit at 0.83928 level. If we see a further sell-off from this level going further down, I'm looking to take profit at 0.8335. Okay. Next on my list is Swiss franc Japanese yen. So let me fish that out just a moment. There you are. So Swiss franc Japanese yen, we had nice rally from last week. So this is over 300 pips last I checked. Yes, about 386 pips. So I'm going to be expecting some correction. So by pulling out the Fibonacci 2, I'm expecting this correction to extend into the 50 or 61.8 fib level, and it's corresponding exactly at the trend line. So we have this trend line. So any retracement into this key level, this will be a good place. I'll be looking to go in on another long, okay, to buy on Swiss franc. So once this retraces into this level, it should give a better risk to reward ratio. Even from the 50 level, I'll be looking to go long on it into 172.00 level. At least if we get that retracement, even if you get price taking out the last high, which is the last high created here, this will be fantastic. That should give us also about 190 pips in profit. Okay. And last on Swiss franc is Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc, yes, there you are. So on Euro Swiss franc, you find out that we are having what seems or appears to be a breakout, but then we could further, we could really have a correction even back into this channel. So despite you see, or we see here, the breakout key levels of support really acting now as key level of resistance. Here you can see that fine resistance. This is on a daily chart. So consecutively for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 days now, you know, this channel has been, the outer boundary has been acting as a resistance. So, but then we're not ruling out the fact that we could have nice correction into this key level again, which is 0.9405. If anything happens into this level, that is even giving us a good key, good entry point or good risk to reward ratio. I would just like to see a sell off into the first level, which is about 52 pips. That's 0.9253. But then, you know, my theory about trading channel breakout. So it's, if we have a breakout, then price should travel the distance of the channel, and that is towards 0.9085. So let's watch and see how this goes. If a Swiss franc is able to maintain its strength, then really this is a good breakout, and we should see price sell off towards this key level of 0.9085, especially when we see that this key level, that's the 0.9405, is also significant. It held in the past around 2022 September. We could see that retracement, seeing that this sell-off we had there was really massive, about 280 pips. So getting a 50% correction is not out of place, and then having that new sell-off. Okay, so let's move on to USD pairs, and two pairs we're considering is NZDUSD and GBPUSD. So let's go to the first one, NZDUSD. Okay, so on NZDUSD, first and foremost is that we see price obeying or respecting the key law or theory that we have around channel breakout. So what we have is this channel has fully broken out, and we see the breakout, we see the correction, the retest. So what we're expecting is you know, price to rally and achieve the profit target. So I'm going to set another one here. So we have about 4 key levels of take profit. So the first one is the 0.6367, 0.6411, 0.6462, and finally 0.6537. So you shouldn't achieve it in one sweep. First one is about 129 pips, 171, 222, and 299. So this is a good trade for me because it's, everything is just playing out as expected. So going into the future, first take profit, I'm expecting that this support will hold. We could see that pin bar here. So it's held strongly. This key level of resistance now turns support is holding. So as the week resumes after the red line, then I'm expecting price to rally up to 0.6367. So if we're able to bank about 127 pips, I think that's good enough for the week. And the last pair for the day, GBPUSD. So GBPUSD, I like this pair also with what happened last week with the ISM printing out negative for the USD. So I expect further rally on this pair. And my target is simple, just to take out the last high. And that is just a few pips away, about 102 pips. So you could see, let me show you the big picture. So we've been trading the breakout of this channel as well. You could see the breakouts really instructive here. Look at that. We broke out, made a retest, broke out with a strong momentum, and I think we've achieved the profit targets of this breakout. Let me reanalyze it or reassess it. Yes, exactly. See exactly where the profit target was. We achieved that, and so I'm expecting price to continue on this channel to the upside. All right, so let's take this out. This was already achieved. This was achieved. Let's take it out. So right now we have a new goal, we have a new mandate, and that is to trade this channel to the upside, at least to the upper boundary. But then the first target is to take out this high. And if we're able to take out this high, then next is for us to achieve the upper boundary before we see the next retracement or correction. Okay, so 1.2825 is the target, is the goal. All right, traders, this is where I'll draw the curtain. Gold is another interesting pair, looking to go long on gold, but then I won't be analyzing it today. So if you're trading gold, let me just look at it quickly. I know a lot of people trade gold, but I didn't run my analysis on it. But then we also traded gold to the close of last year, and we anticipate we traded gold after the breakout from this channel. Our profit targets was all achieved. So going into the future, we see that we're having new rallies on gold or new channel formation. So we are having new channel formations there. Yes. So I'm expecting further rallies to the upside. Okay, further rally to the upside. So on the H4, it could appear more clearly. So what we're expecting is at the start of the new week, so we have achieved all of these goals, so it would be a good place to take them out. Delete all selected. Okay, delete. So all these goals achieved. So first target is to take out the last high here on gold. Don't forget that what we have here is a very significant level. On the weekly chart, you'll see it more clearly. So this is resistance, 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 and we broke past these resistance. So giving or paving the way for further rally above this. So since price has already broken above this level, you can see this this break above at the start of the year. So it's giving us now new room to just take that out. So let's see how many pips that could give us from here for 430. So this is my own outtake or outlook for gold. So if you're trading it, it's also good. I looked at it just by the economic indicators and the currency strength outlook. It was clear that gold should be positive, and you can see from the technical structures here, we are also looking to the upside. So traders, the year have started. Don't forget, our watchword is to trade carefully, trade with risk at mind, and use your money management principles, whichever you've chosen to adopt. Don't lose money this year. All right, it's promising to be a very good year, fantastic year, nice setups already into the new year. So I'll see you again next week. If you like this, don't forget to like, comment, and I'd like to hear what kind of videos you would like me to make. Probably areas you're having challenges. I would really like to provide my solution or insights into those areas. So until next week, thank you so much. Have a great week ahead. Bye-bye.